Hi, any coffee left?
Just instant.
Okay, I'll go to the cafe.
Oh, Claire, I just wanted to know if you've ever seen Kieran lose it.
Sorry?
Have you ever seen him be violent?
Well, he hit that guy at the pub, I guess. Why, has something happened? Did he do something to you?
Last night we were arguing. He got really crazy. He was really dark and twisted, and I was terrified. He wanted to hit me, and he raised his hand, but he stopped. And so I broke up with him this morning.
Well, good, you've done the right thing.
Or maybe I've made the biggest mistake of my life.
Libby, how can you say that?
Because I'm worried that I pushed him to it. I mean, it's so unlike Kieran to be like that. I kept hassling him and
Libby, would you listen to yourself?
Maybe it's just a one-off thing. It's got something to do with his head injury or something. Do you think he's capable of being like that?
I think there are parts of Kieran that we don't want to see. Maybe parts that he doesn't want us to see.
Claire, now is not the time for a power trip. If you know something, just say it.
Well, that's the whole point. I don't know. I keep saying, what do either of us really know about him? It's a good thing that you've ditched him.
Yeah, good for you.
Libby, how can you think that? I would never want to be with someone that might hurt me, and I wouldn't want you to be either. You're my friend.
Sorry.
That was quite a display.
Excuse me?
That girl's got enough on her plate without you turning on the waterworks.
I'm sorry. It just got to me. She's so young, it's not fair.
And how does a nurse bawling her eyes out help matters?
It doesn't.
You're all over the place today. Biting Ginny's head off and now this. What's got into you?
It won't happen again.
Good. You're a manager. You're supposed to be setting an example.
That wouldn't have happened if you'd taken my advice. You need to rest, Maya. Listen to your body.
Just leave it alone, will you?
There you go. Keep them coming. Fuller next time.
Oh, obviously a good day on the GGs. Sometimes it pays just to grin and bear it.
How could you? What about all that stuff that you told me about her yesterday, about how much she means to you? Or was that just all a bunch of lies?
I do care about Libby and I'd never harm her. I've never hit a woman.
But you don't even know that, do you? You don't even know who you are. For all we know, the real Kieran could be this violent, woman-beating psychopath.
Claire, no psychopath would feel the way I'm feeling now. Scared. Hating myself. I don't even know what happened. Can you imagine how scary it is to come to with my fist about to plant into Libby's face? 1 minute we're rowing, the next minute I wanted to vomit. That person was not me. Claire, I'm telling you the truth. I'm not kidding. If I was you and Libby, I'd react the same way.
It's like trying to wrangle a bag of snakes, I swear. 2 minutes out of bed and he's in ED harassing Mark.
And this surprises you how?
Well, it must be hard on him, having to do what he's told.
If he doesn't, he'll be stuffed. Lucky he's got his own personal home help to keep him on the straight and narrow. You never know, having a sugar daddy might pay off.
Oh, he's barely 40, Brenda. It's not like I'm going to be pureeing his food.
We're a bit touchy, aren't we?
To tell you the truth, I'm actually looking forward to slowing down. I can't quite believe I'm admitting this, but I think I'm ready.
There's a difference between slowing down and coming to a dead stop. You two haven't been together long. You shouldn't feel obligated.
No, I don't.
It's hard yakka being a nurse at work and at home. You shouldn't be afraid to ask for help. No one would think less of you.
Well, I'm the one who got him into the state. It's only fair I should get him out of it too. And who knows? I might actually enjoy it.
Okay, Mr. Lynx, presented with nausea and vomiting. Amylase 370 suggesting
Acute pancreatitis.
we've rehydrated him and referred him on to the Medridge.
And what were his ALT and ALP readings?
ALT 43, ALP 16, liver is clear.
Okay, good. Next.
Is this really necessary, Craig?
Do you have a problem presenting to me?
No, I thought you were on sick leave, that's all.
Surely I'm allowed to check in on my own department.
Of course you are, but I do have things under control.
Okay, the next patient's Miss Behar.
Yes, presented with abdominal pain. Pregnancy test was negative, but her bloods showed an elevated white cell count.
Have you done an MSU?
It was clear. Provisional diagnosis is appendicitis. We've referred her onto the surgical team.
Maybe I should come down and check on her.
Time's up.
Here's to a speedy recovery.
So, is everything up to scratch?
Yeah, it seems to be.
Good, we can go then.
I'm just going to sort through these medical journals. I'm going to get home flat on my back. Least I can do is catch up.
How about I get you a good piece of trash fiction instead?
My body might be kaput, but I'm not letting my brain turn to mush as well.
It's not just me either. Brenda's noticed too.
I'll bet it's this Kirk business. She's so stressed. No wonder she's crook.
Mum, you promised not to hassle her about Kirk again.
I won't. I'm just worried about her. Maya's had a hell of a year. She hasn't been right in ages. What she needs is some family support. If one of us falls over, the others have to pick up the pieces. That's the way it's supposed to work. We'll get Kirk over for a family dinner. If she's so determined to go through with this, we may as well embrace it. Right, when are you free? We need to come up with some dates.
Look, if we interfere, we run the risk of pushing her away even further. It's happened before, you know how sensitive she is.
And no offence, but you don't know her as well as we do.
Sometimes it's a case of mother knows best.
Libby, can we talk?
If it's not about Kieran, I'm not really feeling that great.
I've been to see him.
And why would you do that?
To confront him about the way he treated you.
I prefer to fight my own battles where Kieran's concerned. Thank you.
He is really sorry for what he did.
I know, he said. Look, I'm not really in the mood.
Just hear me out, okay? When you told me what he had done, I was ready to cut him off for good. For both of us to cut him off. But he is miserable, Lib. He's really suffering. He cares about you so much. And he feels sick about what he's done.
That doesn't make it okay. You have no idea how scared I was last night to see him.
Yeah, I know, but... I mean, he didn't hurt you physically. And we all step over the line every now and then. He's terrified that he's lost you for good. But all I'm saying is maybe it's not a black and white issue. I bet your feelings for him haven't gone away. Maybe he deserves a second chance.
You haven't eaten your lunch.
I'm just about to take it back to my desk.
Keep me company for a bit. Feels like an age since we caught up. So, how's everything going?
Good.
What's the latest with Kirk? Any progress? I'm just interested.
It shouldn't be long now. I've already started the hormone suppressants for the PGD.
You kept that close to your chest. At least that explains why you've been feeling off colour. They knocked you for 6 last time. I'm happy for you. I really am. Fingers and toes, everything crossed. How about getting Kirk over for dinner? I've got some bridges to build.
Oh, there's no need.
Yes, there is. I'd like to make my peace with him, and we need to be as supportive as we can.
Well, maybe when he gets back. He's out of town at the moment on business.
Right. Well, you come up with a date and I'll buy the roast. You really aren't well, you poor thing.
You and Tanya are driving me crazy. I am fine. Okay? How many times do I have to say it?
You can stamp your feet as much as you like, but it's not going to stop us loving you. It's not easy what you're doing, and it's going to take its toll. Lean on us once in a while. That's what we're here for.
I see. Plenty of light reading. Heaven forbid you might actually sleep or watch a movie.
No need. I've got my journals.
Oh, I've got something I've been meaning to give to you. A low-fat recipe for spinach and chickpea casserole.
I'll see you out in the car.
It's a lot nicer than it sounds, believe me. And there's a website where there's tons of recipes to choose from.
I'm guessing it doesn't include large glasses of wine.
Oh, you read my mind. Mark and I are heading to the Ivy after work. Can't wait.
Oh, please take me with you.
Don't be ridiculous. You have a seriously ill man out there. The last thing he needs is a pub. That's exactly the sort of place you're going to have to avoid from now on. Healthy food, early nights, plenty of rest.
Tell Craig we said hi.
Now, the thing to remember about this recipe is this works better with fresh spinach rather than frozen.
Get the bloody manager.
She won't turn any different, my friend. You've had enough and I'm not serving you.
You will if you know what's good for you.
Why don't you go now before you say something you might regret? You won't be needing those either.
Piss off, you jumped up little snot.
Just hand them over, all right? You gonna make me? So much chances about than average, wouldn't you? What no witty reply? Say something funny! Come on!
What the hell is going on? It's all right, guys. Everything's fine. Derek, wait.
You better have a damn good explanation for this.
I don't know, he was...
What, you don't know? He'll be calling the police. You'll be up in an assault charge and we could lose our license.
He was gonna drive drunk.
I'll deal with you later.
I'm putting these at the back of the cupboard, okay? They need to be somewhere cool and dark.
Sure there's enough of them?
You got the rest of your life to get used to them. I thought I might make Yvonne's chickpea and what's-it casserole.
I can't believe you bought these. I mean, are they even real food?
They could be tasty. Well, let's try it before we judge.
Oh, yeah.
Malcolm said no booze.
Yeah, well, Malcolm's not here, is he? Oh, come on, it's one of life's simple pleasures. Oh, for God's sake, I've been in hospital. Cut me some slack. Okay. If that's the way you want to play it.
No booze, and none of that either.
Oh, really?
Look, I have to make dinner. You can't take your meds on an empty stomach.
Tell me something. Who implanted the boring chip?
Go sit on the couch.
I'll get out of your way.
Wait. I know I'm a bossy person, and it's not my best attribute, and sometimes I let it get the better of me. Like yesterday. I know I really got on your case about Claire, and I'm sorry.
There's no excuse for what I did.
What you almost did, but you stopped yourself. Before I met you, I was lonely and miserable. I was looking for something that I never ever thought I'd find. But then you came along, and the sun came out. I know you made a mistake, and I'm willing to give you a second chance. So if you promise never, ever to scare me again, then we can pick up where we left off. What do you say?
You were right to break up with me. You deserve better, way, way better.
I deserve what makes me happy.
Yeah, but I'm not that guy. We're finished. It's best if we keep it that way.
Maura Duran talks to a group of teenagers who decided to do their part for suicide awareness by making a film. That's on today's 4 Live.